I just want to say this. Everybody comment down below that he is not allowed to buy Lego Soundwave at all. You are not allowed to buy it.
But he talks. He talks.
I know, it's amazing. It's so sick. But you're never going to build it.
I will build it eventually.
What, 2029?
Maybe.
Those 200,000 subscriber special he's going to upload.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? Primal Prime Creator here, and today we are unboxing a lot of figures that I got this year. It's been a while. It has been 7 months since I last did an unboxing video, but that is not including all the blockies that I got, and I just bought a card. Yeah, I'm in credit card debt, boys. This is it. It's over. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Can you see that? 12. I'm gonna be here a while. I have no one to blame but myself.
Wait a minute. Am I tripping? Did you even ever open Galvatron or Ape-Link?
Ta-da! So, out of all the goodies, who should we unbox first?
I was gonna say maybe the one you bought on January 1st.
Okay, so first we are going to unbox Studio Series Galvatron and Ape-Link. I think I'm just gonna open both of them at the exact same time, only because they are literally, as you know, I am trying to complete my 86 line. Okay, this didn't come with anything else. This didn't come with anything else. Okay, no need for boxes.
Galvatron?
I do. The only difference that I can tell from this Galvatron to the Legacy one is literally the paint and the cannon. Well, hang on, wait. No, even the Matrix is the same color and everything. Actually, wait. It's like the tattest of orange different. It is basically the exact same figure.
I like the new Studio Series one a bit more. Yeah, for cartoon accuracy, it is pretty great.
You know what it is? And I'm just realizing it now. Legacy's Galvatron's face mold is actually painted silver, as the 86 one's face is not painted. What if I like just display them both and just double Galvatron? Ow! It's literally the same figure.
Wait, so who's larger in size?
They're both the same height, I believe.
So they didn't try it at all, but it was like, hey, let's just reuse the same thing, but let's just keep everything the same, just change the head and the paint. They didn't change the size.
Nope. It's the same figure. The only difference is basically the head sculpt and the paint, and that's roughly about it. It's literally the same figure, same thing. I'm gonna give Galvatron a 7, and I'm gonna give Ape-Link a 7 as well, only because they are, again, repaints and remolds. I still like the originals just a little bit more. You know how long we've been waiting for a Studio Series Q? Up next, we're gonna unbox Q. He finally has a Studio Series figure, which I'm so freaking happy about. What is this?
It's a staff. That's my nose tweezer.
So I did not know that Q actually comes with a mini gun. He never used it. Before I say anything, let me just start off by saying that he looks great, especially the head sculpt. The head sculpt looks great. He has the Albert Einstein type head sculpt, which I have no idea why they were going for Albert Einstein. He looks like how Q looked in Dark of the Moon, which I didn't have a huge attachment to him. His backpack isn't the worst. I feel like it could have been a lot worse. Now with the downsides of the robot mode. Yeah, this figure's not posable at all. Posability wise, you're not gonna get that much posability with him at all. But this is a licensed Mercedes product, so I'm gonna transform him, so give me 1 second. The transformation to get here was super easy. The redeeming quality for this figure is definitely the alt mode. I love the black tint that they were going for. I love how the rims look. Dude, they even painted the tail lights. Like, if I genuinely wanted to, I can literally just keep this in the alt mode and that's it. The robot mode, even though it's not the best and it does hinder a lot of the posability, at least we still got a Q. I'm so happy we have a Q. I'm gonna give him a solid 7 out of 10. Studio Series, it took you long enough, but I'm happy that we finally have one. Now he's another collection to Dark of the Moon. Definitely pick him up. Next, let's open up Transformers Devastation Optimus Prime. Don't hunt for me, but I have never played the Transformers Devastation game. The only games that I played were War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, sadly Rise of the Dark Spark, but we don't talk about Rise of the Dark Spark.
Reactivate. Don't forget about Reactivate.
Oh yeah, let us not forget about the greatest game of all time, Reactivate. Do you guys remember that multiplayer match that we did like a couple days ago? Oh, that was so fun, dude. Wait, what? Yeah, they basically went all out on this guy. You're telling me that this Optimus Prime has butterfly movements. Okay, never mind. He doesn't have a wrist swivel. 0 out of 10. I do like, though, how they implemented kind of like this gamer type vibe with the window. He does come with one accessory. He comes with his axe that you can just plug in, and he does hold it very securely. Like, for a deluxe, the fact that he can do this pose is insane. He doesn't feel like wobbly. When I first saw images of him, I wasn't really fond of it. Plus, I again never played the game, but having this figure in person really wants me now to kind of makes me want to play the game now. I mean, it's Optimus Prime. What do you expect? So for that, I have to give him a solid 8 out of 10. I'm genuinely surprised of how good this Optimus Prime is. So definitely make Bumblebee next, please.
Richie, the movie started playing in the background. I'm just kidding.
Up next, we are going to open up the Transformers the movie Constructicon Bone Crusher. I'm genuinely excited, like in general, to build 86 Devastator, right? But I paid $34.99 for this little deluxe. Dude, he's so green.
Actually, the color's line.
If you ever wanted a line Transformer, just unpainted, this is the figure to go. Where the frick are his knees? His knees do bend, but it's one of those things where like it pops. It kind of reminds me of Megatron. I'm kind of glad they did that, only because I know he literally transforms into the leg? I think this is a leg.
Are they going to be like the size of Undertaker class once you combine them all?
Basically, when you combine him, he's going to be like a Titan class. He's 16 inches, even though he's not 19 inches like myself. The only colors that you see is just in the middle, that Decepticon logo with a little bit of red, and that is it. The only problem that I have with my Bone Crusher is that his chest kind of likes to dangle off. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna keep him in the robot mode. I'm definitely gonna keep him in his foot or arm. Let me transform him real quick. Oh, so this is the arm. Dude, I've been saying he was a foot this whole time. Now I just look dumb. So this is the arm. This is how I'm gonna basically keep him. He feels great. He doesn't feel loose or anything. I give him a solid 7. You know, again, this is a piece to Devastator. W. Next.
I think it's fitting since you just did Bone Crusher to describe.
Bone Crusher here was a deluxe. This is a Voyager. I'm guessing that this is the foot. The right leg. What is this? Wait, this is the one that he holds? Dude, this thing is huge. It's literally the size of Scrapper, yeah. In terms of Robo Mode, I think Scrapper honestly looks freaking great. And in terms of posability as well, I think he's great. I don't really have like a huge problem with him. He definitely looks way better than Bone Crusher for sure, robot mode wise. But yeah, this is just another component for Devastator that I'm super excited about. So Scrapper here is supposed to be the right leg or slash foot of Devastator. So give me 1 second. You're telling me that this is the right leg, which is honestly insane. Like and also, by the way, I just want to point this out here, that if he has ankle tiltage, but it's the ratchety joint. And plus, if the foot is this big, dude, imagine all of Devastator, because this is the arm, I think, and this is the leg. So overall, I do have to give Scrapper a solid 8 out of 10. I genuinely am super excited to build Devastator, but genuinely super excited. Next, all right, up next here we have our first Transformers Age of the Primes figure, Solless Prime. I remember when Solless was announced, I was genuinely excited. So, you know, for sure I had to get Solless Prime. So initial thoughts on this figure, it feels great. Nothing feels loose. Everything feels completely solid. The only complaint I do have immediately is the skirt piece. Her skirt piece definitely hinders her posability for sure. One thing for sure that immediately pops out to you is the head sculpt. And just going down along the figure, you have nice detail and paint on her for sure. And plus, the posability on her is actually not that bad. Sure, the skirt hinders her posability, but she still kind of makes up for it a little bit. And plus, she basically has little to no backpack whatsoever. And she does come with a hammer. I am honestly thoroughly impressed with Solless here. So for that, I do have to give this figure a solid 8. I mean, there's really not that many problems with her. The only problem, again, is her skirt area. And plus, for a deluxe, I definitely say it is definitely worth the price point for sure. Next. All right, up next, let's take a look at my boy, B127. I am so excited for this. Okay, first thoughts on B127. I like him. First off, let me say that the head sculpt looks basically spot on to how it did in the movie. And let me tell you right now that he definitely feels solid. And plus, there's literally no backpack. Believe it or not, this Bumblebee does come with a lot of accessories. First off, he comes with his hand cannons, with the inclusion of his hand blades, and plus he even comes with his Cybertronian handgun. But he sadly doesn't come with his battle mask. They literally could have swapped his Cybertronian hand weapon for his battle mask. I would have loved that 100 times more. But it is what it is, I guess. I mean, that's more important. But putting him next to Optimus and Megatron, oh, they look so good. We are slowly getting the TF1 cast, and we just got an announcement for Galvatron and Arachnid coming out next year. Plus, Alita 1 is coming later this year. I genuinely like this Bumblebee, and I guess I'm just more shocked of how good he is. So for that, I have to give this figure a solid 8.5 out of 10. I like this Bumblebee a lot. They did a great job. My only complaint though about this Bumblebee is that his chest does untap super easily, and that does get annoying while holding him. I honestly can't wait to get the rest of the TF1 cast. Next, all right. Ooh. All right, up next here we have the Transformers Gamer Edition War for Cybertron Ironhide. Let me just say right now, I love the Gamer Edition line. So best believe when they were announcing an Ironhide, oh, I was hands down already gonna pick him up. Oh, dude, this brings back so many memories. But what the heck is that back piece? I totally forgot. Studio Series. I love you guys, but what are these instructions? In my opinion, this Ironhide looks amazing, and plus it's one of my favorite designs for Ironhide. I don't know why, but I just really like their sleek but clunky robot design. Dude, I'm sorry, but that head sculpt looks immaculate. And yes, the one thing that may be sticking out a lot is the backpack, but it just doesn't bother me. It's probably because this figure all around looks clunky, so it doesn't make the backpack look too bad. And when you put him next to the rest of the Gamer Edition line, oh man, he just fits in so well. If you notice here, Ratchet and Ironhide do share some similarities with each other, but I am definitely happy that they changed the most important features. Ironhide here comes with an axe, and he also does come with a blaster. You can either make him hold the blaster, or like every Gamer Edition figure, you can remove his arm, and you can plug in the blaster to where his arm used to be. Is the posability the best? No, not really, but the poses that you can get him in look great. So for that, I have to give this figure a solid 8 out of 10. I really like this Ironhide a lot. I am so happy on how this Ironhide turned out, and I genuinely just can't wait for what more they release. All right, next, we are down to our final 3 Studio Series figures. We have, it's been a long journey. Yeah, I hope you guys have had your snacks. I hope you guys have been eating, whether it have been ice cream or candy or chips. You're probably eating chips right now. With that being said, I'm super excited for this. Let's take a look at the first ever Prime, Primal Prime. From what I know of my knowledge of Transformers, Primal Prime is the first of the 13 Primes. And boy, does he look good. Dude, yo, this is sick. It even comes with a matrix of leadership. Is this even removable, or is it like on the sword? I don't think this is removable. It removed. Yo, that is fire. Even though he is that clear unpainted plastic, it honestly doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would. I also really like the nice light blue that he has all around him. And not only does he look great, he feels great. Primal Prime here also comes with the Star Saber. And on this Star Saber comes the Matrix of Leadership, which is removable. And if you wanted to, just open up Primal Prime's chest piece here, remove the Matrix from the Star Saber, and put it into his chest, so that way he has the Matrix of Leadership inside him. But as cool as that looks, I'm definitely keeping it on the Star Saber. And the thing that shines most about this figure is the posability. At first I thought he was going to be a little stiff and not really that pose. No, this figure can do great poses. And pairing him next to Solless Prime, yeah, they both definitely look great. Even though this figure is mostly unpainted plastic, it for some reason doesn't bother me. So for that, I have to give this figure a solid 8 out of 10. I really like Primal Prime. Best believe that I'm going to have Primal Prime displayed in the front of all the 13 primes. Up next, we're going to be unboxing another Prime.
Another Prime?
It's your boy! Sentinel Prime is a leader of Iacon City and fights to save Cybertron from the Quintessons! Wow! 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 That's why he's a Prime. That's why he gets split in half. Let me start off by saying, at least, that this already looks way better than the main line. It is not even close. He looks great. He looks like if he just popped out of the screen and came like right in front of you. Did he use this in the movie?
When he was fighting D16, when he went to the Battleizer mode, he,
Wasn't it for like a split second though?
yeah, it was for a split
It
second.
was literally for, dude, so wait, hang on. You're telling me we could have got the bold double-edged sword, but instead we got a thing that he used for like a frame. Okay, where were we? The only thing that I already have a complaint is that he is backpack heavy. But other than like literally that minor complaint, this figure looks fantastic.
Say that again?
The head sculpt is one of the best things about this figure in my opinion. Posability on the robot mode is actually not that bad. Even though yes, he can't really stand that well, overall the poses that you can get him into are great. As previously mentioned, he does come with literally his shield that he had for like a frame of the film, and he does come with like 2 little missiles that you can plug into the shield. Is it wrong to say that this Sentinel Prime is probably my favorite out of the TF1 line so far from Studio Series? But what if I told you that he can armor up into his armor battle anime god mode that he went to, full on rage mode, freaking aura farming mode? The truth is what I make it. That's aura. That fixes everything. I literally just pointed out the thrusters on his feet just a little bit back, and now he stands perfectly.
Yeah, because if you don't have that, he's like weird and wobbly.
No, yeah, that was literally my problem, to where he wasn't standing.
Standing right there, and he's standing on the.
Are you serious? I have literally no complaints. Yeah, so I love this thing. I'm gonna call it his aura mode, because damn, he had a lot of aura at that moment. And it's super easy, by the way. But yeah, dude, this definitely makes him look 100 times better. I'm honestly shocked that Studio Series was even able to implement this into a Voyager class figure. And the posability, even though it does get a little bit limited, it still doesn't change the fact that he still looks great and you can get him into some really cool poses. Why did they make this Sentinel Prime, in my opinion, better than Optimus and Megatron? But even though this is his aura mode, there is one more mode, which is he didn't even transform into it in the movie. He didn't even do anything with it. It shouldn't even be a thing, but it's called the Transformer, so they had to make him transform into something. And it's basically his jet mode. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely really like the jet mode as well. I think it's genuinely funny that he did not use this alt mode in the movie at all. And now looking at this, I kind of wish he did. Everything feels nice and solid and compacted. I honestly have little to no complaints. I was able to fix the feet. Everything feels solid. There's not really any loose parts to him at all. Sure, I wish his head was on a ball joint and not kind of like on that swivel thing. So for that, I have to give this figure, a Voyager, a solid 9 out of 10. I genuinely like this thing a lot. Studio Series has definitely knocked this out the park. Definitely one of my favorite Studio Series of 2025 so far. And I can't believe it's Sentinel Prime. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Next, 12 out of 12 figures I have reviewed. And this is the final one. And Megatronis Prime. Hang on, wait. As a 38 steps. Let's see what the fuss is about with this Megatronis Prime. It's gonna be hard to be Sentinel Prime. He's one of my favorites that I have unboxed so far. I think it's funny that they interpreted Megatronis Prime in Transformers 1 as a good 13 Prime.
Yeah. You wanna know something funny? Someone dictate that his cog, the reason why it was purple is because it was gonna be Dark Energon later on in the future. Supposedly it's supposed to turn against it. That's why his was purple, but it didn't happen.
Sentinel swoop in too early.
So I completely stand corrected. Holy smokes, he looks awesome! I love his head sculpt. He feels so chunky. So one thing that I was worried about this Megatronis Prime is that he really reminded me of Siege Megatron, right? Now question, which version of Megatronis Prime is it? Because I've never seen this version before. IDW comic, Megatronis Prime. Even though it's not as sleek as it looks in that photo, it still doesn't change the fact that they did a great job with this Megatronis Prime. He has a butterfly joint! When you see this Megatronis Prime, you immediately think, oh, he's not gonna be that posable, he looks very blocky, he looks stiff. No, this Megatronis Prime comes with the sword and he does hold it fairly well. He also comes with this arm cannon thing,
which was forged by Solless Prime.
You're telling me Solless Prime made this?
Yes, but unfortunately I think she was killed by it.
That's what started the domino effect.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on, wait. I know I'm gonna get butchered for this because of not knowing. This thing is what started the domino effect.
Yeah.
So she can basically hold the weapon that she did forge, but also what killed her, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
She also Megatronis Prime's lover. So.
This is supposedly his arm cannon that you're able to plug into the hole right here. I wish that this piece did extend.
Wait, look at me.
Oh, cool. So it does extend. Is there anything this thing does that before I complain about it that he could do? And if you thought that was all the accessories, well, let me tell you boys right now, he comes with even more. He comes with really cool fire effects. You are able to place these fire effects all over Megatronis Prime. He also comes with 3 more pieces. So this piece here is used for like the tank mode then. So this piece basically plugs into the other side of the shoulder.
Oh, that is for the staff.
And isn't there a way to where you can literally plug the sword into the other side to make him hold like this kind of staff kind of wielding thing? Dude, this guy is the definition of ore farm. Sentinel Prime, get the frick out of here, dude. I don't even want to see you anymore. This thing is the new definition of aura farming. The head sculpt looks great and he does so many great things to where for a leader class, I think they went above and beyond. Even though he's big, he can move. He doesn't wobble or anything like that. As much as I really like the robot mode, well, hang on, let me try that again. As much as I really like the robot mode, he does transform into a really sick tank mode. So give me 1 second. First off, this thing is big. It is ginormous. It is literally the size of my... It is literally the size of my hand. And yes, if you are wondering, the top part is movable. In the tank mode, you can just see more nice detail that this Megatronis Prime does have. If you look at the very top of the tank mode, you see a red symbol, and that is the Megatronis symbol. This tank mode looks great. It feels great. There's not much more I can say. The paint on this figure, even though it is, or it looks bland, trust me, it is not. It's just the color scheme that they went with for the IDW comic inspiration. So for that, I have to give this figure a solid 9 out of 10. I really like this Megatronis Prime. This is the first ever Megatronis Prime that I ever have in my collection.
The Fallen, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Fallen from Revenge of the Fallen. I forgot he's named Megatronis. Well, it was in the movie for like 2 minutes, dude. And with that, that is every Studio Series figure that I collected, unboxed for this year. Thank you so much for watching. There is currently a huge, I'm not even joking, there is currently a huge mess in front of my desk area with an empty water bottle because I finished my water. That's beside the point. The point is that I finished it, okay? It is 3:14 in the morning. It is July 18th, 3:14 in the morning. So I don't know when this video is getting published. It's probably getting released in August. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm gonna get some sleep. I am gonna rest my head knowing that I can finally relax.
Don't you have to unbox your TFCon stuff?
Oh no. Oh no, Frankie.
Oh, you have a lot to catch up.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching for Primus the Creator video. I'll tune in next time. Subscribe, like the video, and you'll see more unboxing later.
I'm going.
Have a good night.
I'm going to freaking bed. I'm done. I'm done.
This
I'm
was
done.
Primus the Creator. Hope y'all have enjoyed the video.
Freaking yeah. Enjoy the video,
Like,
boys.
share,
This video's
subscribe.
done.
Donate to Animal Crackers.
I'm freaking
because
done.
this may definitely
Where's the
be
control?
a
I'm done.
long video.
I'm going to bed. No, that's it.
And
No, I'm going to sleep.
And
Good
then
night, boys.
$30K.